Hey everybody, Nick Gouch here. Bear with me if you can't really read the PowerPoint. I can send it out to everybody. It's not that big of a deal. Just let me know and I can send it out through email, however else you would like it. But we'll start off with when you travel for business or anything like this in another country especially, it's very important to learn some of their customs that they have so you're not walking in very much blind and you don't know what to say or how to react when a certain situation comes about. It's good to get a sense of where you're going and how they act and how they communicate really. So these are just a few customs that I found to think about while you're in such a place as Spain. So we'll start off with the greetings. Here in America, you might walk up and shake hands and say hi, and that's just the start of the conversation. In Spain, they walk up and it's not a kiss really, but it's more of just a cheek to cheek on each side, and then maybe a hug, and that's just a sign of respect and really just their hi. So that's the same as shaking hands. I have a slide later in this that talks about they say what they mean, so straightforward. So if you walk in and you already know that they do this and you got it in your mind, you can walk in and say hi. I'm not really comfortable with that. I'll shake your hand though and do that, or another way that you want to greet them, and just explain why you feel like that. And they're straightforward people, so they'll understand. Just tell them that you're not disrespecting their culture or whatever they have, that this is just where you come from and this is where they come from, and you guys are agreeing to almost disagree, really, not really, but they'll understand. So the greetings are something that you really should understand and think about before you head in there. Understanding the eating schedules, this is something very, very important to know while you're there. So breakfast is pretty much the same. You'll wake up, but here in America we'll eat, pancakes, eggs, bacon, all the good stuff. In Spain, they wake up and they take a lighter approach to breakfast. They eat, pastry, maybe some bread or something, some coffee, tea, something easy in the mornings, because lunch is their biggest part of their day. So pretty much their whole day revolves around lunch. So the lunch is typical about 12 to 3 o'clock, but this is where they really feast, and I say that they feast at lunch. So they got their appetizer, then they go entree, they might have a salad in there too. They have their desserts. This is really where they eat, and they eat for their whole day. They don't eat dinner, their big meal, like we do here. They eat lunch. So that's something big that you should know. And then leading into dinner, it's such a big meal at lunch that dinner is just later. It's just what they do. They're not hungry yet. If you're hungry, you might eat a snack in between and something light on your stomach to get ready for dinner. But dinner will come around, this is a shock to a lot of people, dinner will come around 10:30, 11 o'clock, midnight for some people. It's just when they start getting out, and these restaurants are still open. But if a lot of places, if you go at 7 o'clock to get your dinner, that they're not open yet. A lot of these smaller places, they're not open yet. They're still getting things ready. Some people aren't even there yet. The workers, the staff. But that's something that you should understand and know before you go in there, so you're not just walking down streets to empty restaurants and not knowing why. Might scare some people. They don't know what's going on, if there's some religious thing or something going on like that. And that leads into be prepared to slow things down. So when in Spain, everything is slow. So if they see something they like, they're going to look at it. If they want some coffee, they're going to go get some coffee. It's okay. I have here that some meetings and things like that, it's okay to be 10 to 15 minutes late. It's just the way that things are down there. Here in America, if you're 10 to 15 minutes late, that's just a sign of disrespect. And you obviously had more important things to do, but in Spain, that's just not the case. Like I said, we take some disrespect to that, but there you show up and I had to get a coffee, right? I saw this very lovely, duck in the pond, or it's just something like that. And then that leads into they speak exactly what they mean. So, excuse me. So if, like for instance, this presentation in Spain, they might say, Nick, that was very poorly done. We should work on this, and this, and this, and you really should boost this part of your presentation to get people interested. Well, in America, we might say, Nick, that was very good. we should work on something here, but for the most part, you know, you did really good, and we'll use this for future times or something like that, and, you know, just get my head big and make me feel like I did a good job. But in Spain, you know, they'll tell you how it is. They'll tell you the way that, you know, you really want to be told. You don't want to be sugar-coated and thought that, or thinking that you're better than you really are, or you've done something better than you actually have. So that's something that's very key there. So don't take offense if they tell you something, you know, they're straight up with you. It's a sign of respect, you know, that they're letting you know what was wrong. So don't take offense to it. Be prepared to walk. So here in America, you know, we take a car everywhere we go. We're going down the street, we're taking the car. Walking is just not, unless you're in a downtown or somewhere like that area, you're not really going to walk. In Spain, you know, the roads are tighter, and stuff was made a long time ago, so cars and stuff really weren't made to go down these roads, and if they are, they have one-ways that come one way, and you know, they don't have signs as much to let you know, or you can't read them. So be prepared to walk everywhere you go. They also have trains, so you can take trains, but you know, communication might be a little poorly there, and then they also have different currencies. So just be prepared to walk and know how you're going to travel around Spain. The next is just enjoy your visit. So these people are very loving and they're compassionate, and they will help you if you need help. Like I said, there might be a language barrier, but they'll be understanding if you're understanding, and it'll all work out. Enjoy the food. The food is, like I said earlier, something so important to them. If you don't enjoy the food, I mean, this is back to sugarcoating in America. I guess you could sugarcoat, but you know, just enjoy it. They put their hard work into this, and this is something that they're passionate about and they really care about. And then just take your time. You're there. Just enjoy everything there. You know, you might not be back for a while. This is what they do there in their country too. They take time. They enjoy the little things. So just be prepared for anything. So, you know, do some more research by yourself. Learn up on the language maybe a little bit. Brush up on, you know, hi, hello, thank you, you're welcome. Just things like that. Just, you know, show a little respect for them and their culture there. All right, thanks guys.